Hey guys, so this video would normally be my monthly haul, but this month, if you remember or if you saw the video, I was actually on a no-buy. Yay, I was getting tired of shopping. I felt like I had bought kind of too many things, more than I needed, and I was just kind of in that rhythm and I just wanted to break the cycle. So I went on a no-buy. I typically don't have too much trouble doing no-buys for short periods of time. That being said, when I go on a no-buy, I want to go on a no-buy. I want it to filter into other areas of my life. It's not just about makeup for me. I like to take a break from shopping for things for my house or take a break from buying extra random stuff at the grocery store. I like to just kind of go all in and try to buy as little as possible and just really let that foster creativity in my life, where if I do run out of something, I kind of can figure out how to use something in a different way. And I like trying not to shop for that reason alone. Just not to mention that it saves me a little bit of money, but just it helps me like go through and use up more products without bringing new stuff in and just be more creative in general. So as far as my no-buy went for May, I'm really happy with it. I do have some things to show you that are I would consider being hauled, but I have to tell you what happened. And I think once you see the products, you'll understand why I felt like I had to have these things. So I'll go ahead and show you what I couldn't live without for the month of May. The first thing I think you'll agree with me is deodorant. I actually ran out of deodorant. This was poor planning on my part. I knew I was getting low, but I went to get some and I was like, oh, I have like 0 left. So I always use Primal Pit Paste deodorant, and it was one of those moments. I saw a review from Pretty Pistol 86, and she reviewed the Piper Y deodorant. And the review that she gave on it was so good, I was like, you know what, this might actually be better than my Primal Pit Paste. So, you know what, before I stock up on Primal Pit Paste, I'm just going to get one Primal Pit Paste, and I'm going to get one Piper Y, give this a try, because I didn't want to stock up on, get 5 or 6 of these like I would normally do if I thought this was actually going to be the better product. So I did go ahead and buy this. That was sort of my one frivolous thing that I really didn't need. I did go ahead and buy this. I'm enjoying it. I'm not certain exactly which one I think is better, so I want to do a comparison on these two products at some point, just because these are the absolute 2 best natural deodorants I have come across. Definitely check out her video on this one, but yeah. I've been testing it, I've used this much already, so as you can see, I need a deodorant. The other product that I absolutely could not live without was sunscreen. We were going to the beach and I had no sunscreen for my face. I had sunscreen for my body, none for my face. So I picked up the Davita Natural Skincare Solar Protective Moisturizer. Yeah, this was a bad purchase. I have already used it. I used it once. I broke out the next day. This isn't going to be for me. My skin is just, I don't think I have like sensitive skin, I don't consider myself as having sensitive skin. Like chemicals, I can just pile them on and everything's fine, but oils, silicones just don't work for me. This had quite a few oils in it, and it's not, the problem with me with oils is I don't know which oils it is that irritate me, because I have had slight success with some products with oil in it. So I thought that maybe this would work. It did not work, and their return policy, in my opinion, is a little bit sketchy. I don't like, you have to call them if you want to return something, and I don't like that. Give us a return policy, make it clear. Everything else I did, every other piece of business I did with you has been over the internet. Yeah, let me fill out a form and return it to you. So I feel like they're kind of trying to dissuade people from returning things, maybe. I don't know. It may be the easiest thing in the world, but for people like me who like to conduct business over email or internet and don't really do phone calls, yeah, I'm that person. I'm hesitant to even call. This was almost $30 though, and I'm really disappointed about it. But at the end of the day, I can use it on my body and it'll be fine. So that might actually get returned if I work up the nerve to make the phone call. The only other products that I purchased this month were not really things that I purchased this month. I have a year-long subscription to Schwa. I did get it last year around Christmas time, and it was half off. I totally recommend doing that if you like to try makeup, especially high-end makeup. I'm getting 5 samples a month for $10 a month, and high-end samples. I think it's amazing. I pick what I want, so it's not like other subscription boxes where you're getting your 20th black eyeliner again. You know, it's not like that. You're picking what you want. So I've just been through a ton of stuff with them. I am enjoying it, really enjoying it. And they keep adding new stuff all the time. Really recommend that, especially if you can get it at the half price point like I did. The other thing is I had the opportunity in late April to sign up for Sephora Play. I definitely jumped on that. I know you guys have seen probably the Sephora Play boxes already, but I'm just super thrilled with this for, what is it, $10? Are they $10 a month? So anyways, those were the things I kind of ended up with for my no-buy. I'm really glad I did it. I am actually going to continue this no-buy definitely through June. And I would like to continue it maybe through July. I feel like that's a good just amount of time to just clear out my products and just clear out my mind and let me kind of regroup, clear out my collection a little bit. I'm rolling through the products right now. At the beginning of the year, I was kind of stuck because all of the product, I am doing Use It Up for 2016, and all of the products that I had were like full-size products, so I got kind of stuck. I used up 41 products in May for my empties. My original goal that I set for this was to either use up or declutter 30 items. Killed that. I did declutter some stuff, and I'm just going to show you that in a separate video at some point. I may wait until I'm done with all of these no-buys and just kind of do a big declutter maybe in July, late July, August, or maybe even sooner. I'm not certain exactly when I'm going to show you the products that I've decluttered, but I have decluttered a bunch. Some other things that I wanted to say that I did not buy that I was so tempted. Anastasia Brow Wiz. Oh my gosh, I'm out. And I am so distraught. I'm using the Ico Brow Gel. It's sort of like the Benefit, or what's the tinted brow gel from Benefit? The name's escaping me. I think they're probably very similar products. I don't like it. It's not really working for me. It doesn't really do what I want it to do. I don't like that it's tinted. Yeah, so I'm really missing my Anastasia Brow Wiz. I may even think about allowing myself to go ahead and pick one of those up because I miss it. Now see, this is one of those instances that being on a no-buy was really helpful. I realized the only foundation that I had left I hated. And I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? Well, it wasn't the only foundation I had left. I actually had Bare Minerals Skin Brightening Serum Foundation. I had that, but I had been afraid to try it because I didn't know if it would break me out or not. And I'd kind of weighed my options. I was like, I can either buy a new foundation of what I've always been using, or buy this, or use the foundation that I bought to try. So I rolled the dice on it. I tried the Bare Minerals foundation. I am absolutely loving it. It's working really, really well for me. I will talk about that more later at some point, but I'm really, really glad that that happened and that I started using that foundation, because it's just making my life a lot easier for starters, and I just really like the product. So that was that. And the other product I'm really, really missing right now that I don't have is Nivea Skin Firming Moisturizer. I like to use that in the summer. I really think it helps with my cellulite a little bit, make my legs look a little bit nice and toned. I'm missing that, and I think I've pretty much decided that next time I go to the grocery store, I'm going to pick some up, which would be tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick some of that up. I just miss it. I don't have a ton of lotions. I kind of do, kind of don't. But I just miss it, and I want to use it right now because it's beach season, it's pool season, it's yay short season. So I need to get some skin firming moisturizer on my legs. Anyways, so that was sort of my update for May no buy. If you guys are on a no buy or doing those types of videos, let me know down below. And good luck with your no-buys. I know it can be hard and it can be a little bit challenging, but it can also be really fun and really rewarding. So if you haven't done a no-buy, I totally recommend you give it a try, even if you just do it for like 2 weeks. I mean, 2 weeks is a long time for some people to go without shopping, so give it a try. And I think if you'll just turn off your internet, quit checking your sale emails. It's really hard for me right now. There's tons of sales going on. I usually pick something up, just something little at the Bath & Body Works sale. I usually pick something little up at the Victoria's Secret. It's in my annual sale that's going on right now. I usually grab something, the Body Shop has some things on sale that I was kind of interested in. And I'm like, you know what? I don't need any of this stuff. Like, even if I purchased them today and I had them today, I wouldn't be able to use them probably for 6 months. I mean, I could, but I have that much more product that I should be using and focusing on instead. So that's a major encouragement for me to not purchase things I don't need. And anyways, so I will see you guys again soon. Good luck with your no-buys, and bye!